So moved.
Second on the motion.
Second, so motion's to approve. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Very good. All right, old business. Application 193, preliminary plat review, Tennessee National, Marina District Phase 2, applicant Tyler Gross, property owner Tennessee National LLC, tax map 023, portion of parcel 1.04, tax map 032, parcel 1.00, PDD, Land Development District. Please.
Good afternoon. Yeah, so this is the preliminary plat. We were here last month for, I believe, with some conditions. We worked with staff to address those conditions over the past month and even some future alterations there. I don't have the conditions in front of me. I'm not sure if you want to go through them. Tell them what we did. Did we satisfy everything?
Yeah, we had review comments and they went through all of them. You'll see on the plat that they had to alter the roadway to deal with the flowage easement that was on the property. That's why you can see that the road now dips down. And the hatch lots are now 2 outlots that will be platted in the future when the flowage easement is addressed. That was one of the major comments that we had when we were reviewing the preliminary plat.
So it's that recommendation.
The application is complete and they've satisfied the comments for the preliminary.
Questions, comments?
I think so.
Any comments? Out in the crowd. All right. I might have a motion.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All right. Have a motion, a second. All in favor, say aye.
I thought so.
All opposed? All right, motion carries. Thank you. All right, new business. Let me read this for the record. So application number 208, final plat review, Tennessee National, Marina District Phase 2, applicant Tyler Gross, property owner Tennessee National LLC, tax map 023, portion of parcel 1.04, tax map 032, parcel 1.0, PDD, Land Development District.
So this is just the final version of the plat we just discussed. Made a few minor tweaks and working with Loudon Utilities and some staff comments, but essentially it's the set of comments we got last time and have fully incorporated them now into the plat. We've got 56 lots, about 0.5 acres-ish on average lot size, meeting all the setbacks, front, rear, and side setbacks. I believe the side setbacks are now 7.5 feet each, which is a little bit more than required. That was a request of staff. Other than that, it should be pretty similar to what we just looked at.
Questions, comments?
And we're asked to decide this, subject to the review comments and opinion, of the probable construction costs being approved by the city. Is it? I make that motion. Subject with those stipulations.
You did make the motion.
All right,
I'll second it.
okay. A motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right. Pretty easy.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any public comments? Now's your chance. Okay. Announcements, indoor comments from the board. So we have a planned training session. My recommendation is let's push that to the very end. So we'll do the next section, we'll take a few minute break, and then we'll get into the 4-hour training program.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Yes, change to 8 hours.
45 minutes training, something like that. Is that good with everyone? All right, so I can have movement for adjournment.
So moved.
Awesome. Board of Zoning Appeals. Let's see, roll call, please.
Debbie Hines. Brandon DeBoer.
Here.
Kevin Bookout.
Here.
Pam Terry.
Yeah.
Tim Dixon. Tim Henley. Dennis Brennan.
Here.
David Mears. Clayton Payne.
Here.
And Scott Wilson.
Here. All right. Approval of minutes. I have a motion there, please.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor,
Aye.
all opposed? All right. New business. Application 207, 804 Old Lee Highway. Looking at a 5-foot side yard setback variance. The owner applicant is Anthony J. Kula, tax map 065, parcel 48. Sir.
No,
I think the applicant is here.
yeah, I
Carry the item.
I can do this. So, this house is actually in the city of Philadelphia, but they don't have a BZA, so the city takes care of theirs for them. So they were issued a building permit, for their house that was supposed to be built on the lot. This was the dimensions that that's how it was permitted for how the house was supposed to be placed on the lot. The homeowner did not hire a surveyor when they placed the house on the lot, and the house was not placed in this location. It was actually placed that it was 15 feet off of the side yard instead of 25, and based on the setbacks for an RE lot, it was supposed to be 20 feet off the side yard, so they now need a 5-foot setback variance to be in compliance for the side yard of the property. So they are now requesting a variance for 5 feet to fix the error that they made.
The mayor of Philadelphia, I talked to him and he requested that I tell you guys that they were, it was acceptable to them for this variance to be issued, that it was a misunderstanding because of the no surveyor, that they assumed the property line was the road, and you can kind of see in that image with the stakes there that was the mistake. They agreed that he asked me to tell you that they were agreeable to this variance.
And no issue with the neighbor that we see next door, I presume.
No, that's just, I believe that's a driveway easement, that exists. It would be the direct neighbor, you know.
Sure. Questions, comments?
Be easier than taking the house up and scooting it over.
Yeah.
That's a bit long day.
That's exactly what
that
they're
was
not
my-
asking for.
I did have a question that you answered about what the city's position was down there, because it's unusual. You have City of Philadelphia, you have a county building inspector, and then you have
It's lost in translation.
Yeah, I'd asked him to,
so,
through the process to make sure that he was okay with it.
in that particular vicinity in Philadelphia, past history, there are not very many homes where the setback is not, is within the guidelines. Those were older type locations. So I don't, without an objection from the city, I don't see that it's harmful for us to grant this particular setback request.
So is that a motion, sir?
I'll be bold enough to make a motion.
Hold it
I
up.
appreciate that.
I'll second his motion.
Right, we have a motion and a second. Any other thoughts or comments? All right. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Very good. All right. Item B, application 206-350 Firefly Drive. 4% variance to increase the driveway slope from 10% to 14%. Section 14-310.10, owner Scott and Kathy Winfield, applicant Miles Construction LLC, tax map 023NG016.00.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
I'm Bill Biles, president of Biles Construction, and we had a problem due to the terrain of the lot, and in fact, all of the lots on Firefly Drive. We will be requesting variances for all of them that we are contracted on. This one here, I think the maximum code is 10% on the driveway slope. We were able to get it to like 13.44%, and due to the terrain, that's as good as we could get it. We've already spent over $450,000 in concrete retaining walls and building up the site to get that driveway slope under 15%. And due to the terrain, that's kind of what we're left with. I'm also under contract with the next two lots to this. This may not be part of this meeting, but just trying to be transparent and honest and trying to find the best footing forward. Travis and I have worked on this, trying to get, the surveyor will now submit the driveway slope with the initial building permit. So that's a change that's gonna be made. And so once we do that, I think I guess you guys will see me again, because we have a couple of lots that are the same right next door to this.
No, appreciate that, thank you. Comments from staff? Obviously, you've been involved in this discussion.
We appreciate the coordination with the builder and code department of trying to arrive at a process for it.
You know, this could be marketing to a little greater slope on the walk to the mailbox.
Yes,
Yes, very much so.
Trying to help here.
Yeah.
So recommendation from staff, I assume, is
Complete application, there's a topographical issue with these lots.
other thoughts, comments, questions?
We live in East Tennessee. I know that we have other places that have similar situations that the driveway is different than a road in terms of we've even granted road variances on occasion if there was not an alternative in certain circumstances. And this is an individual lot. I think this is a reasonable request.
The fact that you've already spent a lot of money to try to get it under 15% to begin with.
See, it's an 80-foot lot.
Yeah.
So might I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
All right. Have a motion and second. Any other comments? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Very good, sir. Thank you.
Thank
you. Any additional public comments? see, application, public notice discussion.
This is me.
Okay. Great.
So you may be aware of that, we've had some conversations internally about, cases that come before planning commission and BZA. The adjacent property owners aren't finding out about a case until it's become a public hearing at a board meeting. So we're having conversations about, letting those adjacent property owners know when it's coming to this meeting. Because right now, the only notice that we're doing is 48 hours before planning commission, we put the agenda onto the website, because that's what the requirement is based on our ordinances right now. So, once it leaves planning commission, the cases that then need a public hearing go to the board, and basically based on state statute, they publicly advertise it the way that they're supposed to. They put it in a newspaper, they notify the adjacent property owners, they do all the proper things that they're supposed to. And sometimes that's when the adjacent property owners are finding out about it, and they did not get an opportunity to voice their opinion. So we're gonna probably be coming to you to talk about how we're gonna amend that process for cases such as rezonings, comprehensive plan updates, which Jim's now gonna talk about, revising the zoning ordinance, variances, special uses, special use and reviews, zoning interpretations, and then just for various things when, Travis and I are being argued with about zoning, or, when he's dealing with property owners, when those cases are coming to you. So if you guys have any ideas or inputs on how we should be doing that, and where I came from, we did a whole different process from planning commission of notifying adjacent property owners, so we're gonna start having those conversations about how we're gonna tell people what's going on. I mean, it's still not gonna be a public hearing in front of you guys, but just how we're gonna tell people that they're gonna have an opportunity to know what's going on at this meeting before it's a public hearing. So I'm just gonna let you know that we're gonna have those conversations.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Any questions concerning that?
I think that helps everybody.
For purposes of notification and adjacent property owners, how adjacent?
Yeah, that is.
How adjacent?
Well, that's a conversation we're gonna have.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about if we wanna do immediate adjacent, if we wanna do a distance.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna talk about, is what you wanna do.
Great. Very good. All right. We're ready to adjourn.
Before you do, I'd like to hear a word from Professor Spencer.
About,
You've been very quiet, I just want to hear one.
I'm saving up for the training session,
Oh, okay, all right.
but I promise, I think the chair has suggested that you take a short break before I begin that.
Yeah.
And I promise if you will all come back, it will last less than an hour.
All right.
Okay.
I'm glad I asked.
Yes, yeah, I think maybe we adjourn and take 5 minutes, grab a drink
Good
from
lunch,
next
guys.
door there, not your cars.
Motion adjourned.
So moved.
Are you saving these?